Oh, hello YouTube. This is my first video, and I'm gonna review a new movie, The Man of Steel, from DC. I just saw it today, and it was a good movie. I kind of walked out of the movie theater and was like, "Whoa, I fucking like this. I really do." I was like, "Yeah, that was well spent money." Oh, sorry about that. That was my phone. I was like, "Well, I'm sorry." Well, what I'm gonna say is the movie was great. The past few years, DC hasn't done many super amazing superhero movies like Marvel does. Like last year, Marvel basically kick ass by doing Avengers and all the stuff, and Iron Man, which is a great character for Marvel, who make a tons and tons of money for them. You kind of hit it hard, and they really did good, and that was great. Now, I think after I saw this movie, I kind of noticed that DC's taking things more serious, and by the way they make this movie, and plus Batman, the Batman franchise, they're taking like a more darker and more serious tone than other superhero movies, I guess. And I liked it. It's showing that DC cares about their superheroes, and that's another conversation. But for now, I'm just gonna talk about the movie. Um, when I start watching the movie, it's kind of retelling me what happened or how basically Superman was created or how the guy became Superman, basically. And it's a good thing. I mean, a lot of people were complaining about it because they're super like comic fans. I mean, I really don't like it. I don't like Superman because he's like a perfect icon, like the perfect American who doesn't suffer anything, who's always kind, who's always there. Like no matter how shitty his day, he always has a smile on his face. That kind of typical superhero. But a lot of people were complaining that they changed a lot of things, but I like it. I mean, for new generations, for young uh audiences, it would be much better that they're introduced to a superhero in a different way, just to explain how like to notice their reaction. I like that. It was a big change, and you will notice if you read the comic or you're familiar to the original sort of Superman. Um, the actors were great. Uh, the bad guy, the people just play the roles, and there's a lot of good stuff. I mean, it's not just sitting there and telling you the story right away, like, oh yeah, this is how this is happened, and suddenly it's action scenes. No, I mean, 30 minutes, you're like, I like this. It depends on the person too. Like, I was sitting, and the special effects at the beginning, they were amazing. Everything they did, everything they visualized Superman, it was great. This is the first time I saw like Superman doing something without being like, oh, what happened if I hurt someone? This is how it begins. This is how he became the legend, the superhero that everybody talk about. And that's good. Uh, like I said, the actors played good. The guy who played Superman, he was freaking great. He was the perfect Superman. I think they did a good job. The director who chose the main character, he did a great job. He plays. He's like the perfect Superman. Like like how Tony Stark and Iron Man. Like you get that connection. You notice that they're like they're one. Well, that happens too. And there's some people that you're like I don't care, but somehow they're still important. But it's good. You're gonna have a good time. I mean, the acting is great. I like it. It was awesome. The the way they create Krypton, the planet. It was pretty awesome. You get more involved, with what really happened. At first, I got confused. There was some stuff. I mean, I didn't know the original story of Superman, but the way they characters everything, like how where he's from, and how things are different in his planet. It's awesome. I liked it. It doesn't look. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, it's just a basic idea of what another life form would be, and like their technology and stuff. The special effects, they were amazing. I liked them. It was freaking awesome. Like it looked it looked so real that not like how technology these days fix everything now. But it looked great. I liked it. It was awesome. The last like the last hour of the movie, it was fucking intense. It was awesome. It was like watching Superman on steroids. He didn't give a crap. He was like, I'm Superman. I'm kicking ass, and that's good. They didn't put boundaries on Superman. Usually on movies they do that, and I hate that because you don't see the full potential of the superhero because what happened if I hurt him? He was fighting with people, you know, um, that they're like the same level as him, and that's good. He didn't like he kind of showed his true strength and kind of showed him and you know oh I'm a superhero and I can do more than just talk. And I like that. It was a good touch. It was a lot of action. It was like keep going, keep going. I'm not. I love action movies. I loved it. I was like, holy crap, though. Every time it was like, oh, something was happening, it just got better and better. And I was like, damn, can you stop for a second? I can't even think right anymore. That's awesome. They changed a lot of things. Basically, on the main character, they changed a lot of things, and you get some reference from some comic books, and I like that. They didn't lose that touch of like, I mean, they didn't go off track of like, yeah, this is what like they make everyone happy. They create something new, but still the same old like that same style that they always Superman has on a comic book, I guess, in a comic book. But yeah, it was awesome, and the tone, that was one of the biggest issues I had. It was so sad. Literally, it was so sad. I was like, damn, it just kind of touched your heart. From the ending was it was depressing too, but I feel like it was a there was a theme behind of them all this all the movie and stuff. Basically, the way humans react to new things. How can sometimes humans can be ignorant and judge and just be afraid and kind of get to their own bubble and they just be afraid and of things that you don't even know if they're gonna harm you or not, if it's good or bad. And it was sad because even though Man of Steel suffered a lot throughout his life, he still believed in humans. He's a good guy. He doesn't give up on humanity and stuff because they think on the bottom of the heart, like deep in their heart, there is kindness. And I like that. There's a lot of strong message about don't just be more open about things, kind of like things, and accept people what the way they are. I found that, and it was good. The ending of the movie kind of, I don't want to spoil the movie, but kind of set it like to a sequel. You will see it, and you're like, it's a nice start for a sequel. Like it's kind of like this is how it began, and that's it. Man. That's that entire movie. But it was good. You're gonna like it. If you're a huge comic fan, yeah, you're gonna hate some things that they changed and everything. But it's awesome. The movies, it was crazy. I'm not saying I still believe that The Dark Knight it was better than Superman, but I hope you enjoyed my review. I mean, it's a short review. I don't want to spoil the movie, but I mean, go see it. And I read this movie because I really liked it. I read it like I give it a 9 out of 10. That's how good it was. It was worth it. It was worth watching it. Even though a lot of people say that it's boring and everything. If you like action movies or comics, you're gonna like it. Somehow you're gonna get like connected to it. Well, this is a review of Man of Steel. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks and see you later.